Welcome, everyone. We're going to begin our slideshow, so we ask that everybody be really quiet because you want to hear all of your students talking. You want to really enjoy this. Thank you.
When you first saw us on that very first sim, what did you notice?
You know, the beginning of any sim, the beginning of any class's journey through simulation anyway, it's how wide-eyed and optimistic every group is. This group in particular, you guys were always so interested in everything, which, you know, always told me this would be a fun group to watch. And I'm lucky that I get to watch that group go through the entire program. So I'll see how you approach every kind of content. I'll see how you approach every different case. And every time any group from your class showed up, you guys were always just really willing to learn. You were really willing to dive in and say, okay, well, what's the activity today? How do we fix this? How do we solve this? And it's been really a great pleasure getting to watch as you come into your own to the point where you throw the most complex content at you, and you're still successful. You're still able to dive in and say, okay, well, let's roll our sleeves up, so to speak, and care for things. Which, just speaking as just the layperson that just makes your robots go, makes this member of the community very, very happy to see that you're all becoming nurses right now. So congratulations, December of 23. You guys, I'm really looking forward to watching you out there in the community, and hope we'll see some of you come back in a little while as teachers.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need.
I'm a nurse. A nurse to me is somebody who treats people who are at their lowest and they're servants to their community, whether it's in the hospital or in the community doing public health, education, and they're just a person that's there when you're at your lowest. Oh, I'm gonna feel so great walking across that stage. Like, had so many graduations in the past, but this one feels extremely satisfying and like something I look forward to.
If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need.
I am a nurse. When I walk across that stage, I'm going to feel a sense of relief, knowing that I just went through nursing school and I'm going to be a nurse. And so with that, I'm going to be excited to see all those that went through school with me, all of us walking through that stage and becoming nurses.
'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh.
I am a nurse. A nurse is someone who is warm, has a sense of humor and hope, is approachable, and can face obstacles head on. I'm grateful for all the friends that I have made and how quickly we were able to bond with each other. When I walk across the stage, I will feel accomplished and just ready to run. Before starting nursing school, I felt excited and thought to myself, finally, I'm moving forward.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring...
I am a nurse. A nurse is someone who takes care of you on your worst days and will show you as much compassion and empathy to help you bring back your better days. I still feel like I can't believe I made it this far, and everything that I'm learning, I'm growing, and just the fear was just incredible. It took over. I didn't think I'd be able to become a nurse, and now every day I'm working towards it and achieving my goal of becoming the nurse. I'm grateful for my family who picked me up on my worst days when I wanted to quit, my friends that kept checking in on me, and the friends that became family throughout this program.
Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories and the memories.
I am a nurse. I'm grateful for the chance to be able to make a positive impact on people's lives and contribute to the well-being of others, as well as securing a great future for me and my family.
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, everything gon' be alright. Still say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
I am a nurse. A nurse is a person who's caring and selfless. I also think that a nurse is someone who's compassionate and resilient. What I am grateful for during my time in nursing school, for my friendships that I made. Walking across that stage today, I'ma feel very, very happy, to say the least. And definitely proud of this huge accomplishment. But I'm so happy for this, and I'm so happy for today and just the growth. And I can't wait to grow more as a nurse. And I thank everyone here today for supporting us and celebrating us. Thank you so much.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gonna keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose.
I am a nurse. I think a nurse is someone who takes care of you physically, but also mentally and spiritually. I am grateful for my family, for my husband and my mother-in-law, my professors who taught me everything that I knew today. And I'm also grateful for my friends in nursing school. I feel super nervous walking across the stage, also very excited because I don't know what the future holds, but I'm hoping that it's something amazing and something that I can make a difference in. I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew it was going to be hard, that I didn't know it was going to be this hard, but I am very grateful for it because it's taught me a lot and has made me new friends, new life experiences, and I was very excited to start to finish, so I'm grateful for that.
Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another
I am a nurse. A nurse to me is someone who's empathetic. They are always planning ahead, always anticipating what is next. They are the center of patient care. I am grateful during this schooling to have experienced these wonderful people, from my classmates to my teachers to the patients themselves. This was such a great experience, and I would not have asked for anything to be different. When I walk across that stage at Pinning, I'm going to be crying. If I'm not crying on the outside, I'm crying on the inside. I'm going to be so relieved. I'm going to be so proud, not just of me, but of everyone that's on the stage with me. And I'm going to just be so excited for the future.
I am a nurse. A nurse is someone that sacrifices and goes the extra mile to make sure that someone stays healthy and is able to see their families again. I felt like I wasn't going to get into nursing school. You know, I'm going to feel proud because my parents didn't go to college, and they told me when they see me walk across the stage, they're going to feel like they're up there with me. So I'm most grateful for the people that I've met throughout my whole 2 years in this program. You know, they say, you know, when you go into nursing school, you'll meet like your lifelong friends, and I believe I found that in my classmates.
Owning all of my past mistakes, moving forward with more confidence. I don't know what the future holds, but I choose to count my blessings every day.
I am a nurse. I wanted to become a nurse so that I could touch the lives of others and give hope and purpose for healing through my heart and my hands. What I'm most grateful for is for the love and support that my family has given me throughout this journey. I am also extremely grateful for the lifelong friendships that I have created, and I will cherish those forever.
I am a nurse. I was drawn to this profession because of a sincere desire to help others. I'm eagerly looking forward to serving my community every day. I am blessed to provide compassion and care to the patients whom are assigned to me. RCC School of Nursing is by far the most difficult challenge that I have ever faced in my life, but I give thanks to my wife, kids, siblings, family, friends, and new lifelong nursing family that have helped me get through this journey. I would also like to thank God for providing me with the strength to complete the RN program and for the vast knowledge offered by high caliber faculty here at RCC. As I step into this new career path, I ingrained what RCC means to me: resilience, confidence, and compassion.
Good morning, everybody. If we could give one more round of applause to your nurse graduates. Thank you. Good morning. I think this is the first pinning meeting or pinning ceremony that we've had in the morning. And so glad that all of you could make time to come out and celebrate our nurse graduates. So welcome. My name is Dr. Kimberly Reimer, and I am the Associate Degree Nursing Program Department Chair. And on behalf of dignitaries, staff, faculty, community partners, welcome one and all. Just to mention, thank you, Dr. Stacy Shipway, for participating in our lamp lighting ceremony. The lighting of the lamp is something that is traditional that goes back to the early 1900s, and it is a symbol of passing one nurse's knowledge onto our new nurse graduates. So thank you for being here for that. Okay, I have to read this part. I can't ad-lib it because I don't want to forget anything. Okay. So students, no matter where you have begun your journey, you all arrived here on what is today, December the 13th, 2023. The nurse graduates presented before all of you today in the audience and esteemed guests will continue to demonstrate their ability to fully engage with your clients, your nurses, interdisciplinary team, and staff members. One thing that is unique that I'd like to recognize our wonderful graduating class is that they are kind, considerate, not only out in the community, but with each other. That is something that truly has stood out. So congratulations. Yes, there you go. Alrighty, before we begin the official program, we'd like to acknowledge and offer a special thank you to our Board of Trustees for their support of the RCC School of Nursing Programs. And I do believe that I did recognize Trustee Mary Figueroa as I was making my way up the steps. So thank you for being here. And again, for the Board of Trustees' support. Additionally, we have several people in support in our audience today that we'd like to acknowledge that are in attendance today. And we have Dr. Zhai, Associate Vice Chancellor of Educational Services and Institutional Effectiveness, Susan Brooks, Educational Services Reemployment Coordinator. We would also like to recognize Amanda Mays, SEIU Local 1000, Alex Serrano, Chief Nurse Executive, and Mary Wallace, Supervising Registered Nurse 2, and of course, all of our community partners. Welcome and thank you for being here. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Waldab Isak, Chancellor of Riverside Community College District, to address our graduates and guests.
Good morning. I think we have our graduations usually in the afternoon when people are more awake. So I'm going to try again. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, our new nursing graduates deserve a very live audience. I always, in every graduation, I remind our students a biblical statement. Many are called, but only few are chosen. So you are one of those chosen ones. But the other side of this profound statement is that much will be required from whom much is given. So what awaits you then is the community will expect you to give a lot, and I know you're prepared. Congratulations on your transition from a student to a nurse. I'm confident that your Riverside City College nursing faculty have equipped you well for the mission that awaits you outside these doors. A nursing pinning ceremony is a unique ceremony for the nursing community. This pinning ceremony isn't just a nursing tradition, but it also serves as a symbol of your hard work and dedication towards your coursework, your clinicals, and your commitment to your patients. Today, as a nurse graduate, you enter the nursing community, a profession that carries a rich and proud history. You have selected a career path that comes with a long-standing and honored history. While your family and friends are here to celebrate, just know that your community also rejoices in your decision to become a nurse. When you decided to become a nurse, you chose a road that will vastly impact the Inland Empire communities. The graying of the US population is becoming one of the nation's most important economic concerns as the need for elderly assistance grows. The Riverside City College School of Nursing is known for preparing quality healthcare providers through its student-centered teaching excellence. You're graduating from a program and an institution that embraces the mission, values, tradition of the nursing profession, such as human dignity, integrity, social justice, diversity, accountability, and empathy. I anticipate that the insights you have learned here at Riverside City College will assist you in becoming strong advocates for your patients and the nursing profession. Being a difference maker is what we need most in today's world. This profession sets you up to do just that. At the same time, this field will ask a lot of you. I have shared with previous graduates that this profession will be an emotional roller coaster. Therefore, please look out for your personal mental health as much as your patients' well-being. They go hand in hand. The nursing profession, like all professions, has both its pros and cons. I'm sure you have already discovered the cons, the long hours and physical demands and all-night-long work. However, you will discover the pros outweigh the cons. You will discover that making a difference in a person's life when they are probably at their most vulnerable will bring you your most meaningful career moments of joy. At the same time, you will come to comprehend the true meaning of life and a deeper understanding of death. In your career, you should expect to acquire some knowledge about a lot of things. I have told past classes to purchase comfortable shoes because your steps will be many. You'll be standing many, many hours. But each step will be cherished by those whose lives you've touched during your time in this profession. As an educator, I know that every day you will touch a life or someone will touch yours. My hope is that you too will leave an impact on the next generation of professionals. Each of you, whether or not you know it, will impact the lives of future nursing students. Remember, Florence Nightingale said that there is a responsibility to explore the vast possibilities of the nursing profession. Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all our lives. In other words, today by no means is the finish line. In closing, I would like to thank the faculty and the staff at the Riverside City College School of Nursing. The role of a teacher is an impactful job. So today, I also applaud your instructors and their impact and contribution to the healthcare needs of our communities. And finally, I want to thank all the parents, the spouses, the children, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents, for all the support that you have given our students to help them reach this day. Once again, congratulations on your successful completion of your studies.
Thank you, Dr. Isak. Next, we would like to invite Dr. Claire Oliveros, who is president, Riverside City College, to come on up and say her congratulatory remarks. Dr. Oliveros.
Just watch the tape there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning. Graduates, good morning. And family, friends, distinguished guests, colleagues, community members. And bear with me while I bring this mic down. Can you see me okay too? I'm so honored and thrilled to be here standing before you to give congratulatory remarks as your newest college president at Riverside City College. This is what I hope will be the first of many pinning ceremonies here with you all and in honor and celebration of our graduates. I am delighted to extend a heartfelt congratulations to our extraordinary graduates. Graduates, take a look around. This is your village. These are your comrades, compatriots, fellow nurses. You are nurses. That's right. Woo! And as nurses, I want to highlight that you are one of the most phenomenal, extraordinary group of graduates on December 13th, 2023. You are the most diverse, the most capable in every way because of your life experiences that you're going to bring into the world of nursing right here in our community and beyond. We have highest numbers of male graduates this year. That's right. You are not only racial and ethnically diverse, you are also student scholars, student parents, veterans, foster youth, students who come from all walks of life to take up the courageous and powerful role as nurses, and we need you in our communities. Thank you. And to our families, graduates, take a look out here. This too is your village. Our family, your family, relatives, cousins, children, aunts, uncles, grandparents, distant relatives that are here rooting for you, and our ancestors that are here also uplifting us and you all today. This is a magnificent showing of support, celebration, and accomplishment. I too have a family of nurses. My aunts, my uncles, who were born in the Philippines, are here in Riverside County, serving also as nurses. I know intimately what it takes to persevere and endure, sometimes in a first, second, or third career to become nurses, and you've done it. That's right. So to highlight today, we mark with you a celebration of your tireless efforts and the countless hours devoted to mastering a profound art and intricate science of nursing. To the families that are gathered here, whose collaborative efforts have been the unsung heroes and the behind-the-scene warriors of our graduates, whether through sacrifices of time, financial support, preparing those extra meals, offering invaluable caregiving services for our students and graduates, and to our scholar parents who have dedicated, genuinely, we appreciate you and your time and support and service. It's with your encouragement, You have provided the foundation and the bedrock for fostering an environment where our graduates not only survive, they thrive and flourish into their careers. I want to give a special acknowledgement to the faculty in our School of Nursing and our classified professionals and administrators who have helped to create the most renowned nursing program in the country, and that is in high demand and most competitive, and you all have persevered through a phenomenal program. A special acknowledgement and extension of gratitude and appreciation to our faculty who are the true architects of our graduates' success. Your expertise, mentorship, commitment to excellence have sculpted and shaped our nursing professionals, our student scholars, and our graduates. You've helped to equip them for the arduous yet rewarding journey that lies ahead. RCC is so indebted and privileged to have such dedicated individuals, scholars in the health field, shaping the future of our healthcare program and our nurses. In every nurse's journey, there exists an ensemble of also our administrators and classified professionals working shoulder to shoulder diligently behind the scenes. Our administrative offices have provided steadfast support and many contributions that are immeasurable. It really does take an entire village to reach a significant milestone like today, and we applaud all of us, all of you, for our collective efforts in helping us show up today on this stage to celebrate our graduates. The RCC mascot is a tiger, and as we contemplate the symbolic significance of being and embodying tiger traits, let us draw on the inspiration from the strength, the agility, determination that's inherent in the spirit of being a tiger. As we know, tigers are renowned for their strategic prowess, much like the strategic approach instilled in our education here at Riverside City College and your determination as scholars and graduates. Our School of Nursing, as we know, boasts a rich history spanning over 70 years and is a true testament to the commitment of developing and producing the highest caliber of nurses in our region, in our community, and in our country. Our recent accreditations, accolades, and remarkable statistics only underscore what we know through our lived experience to be greatness. The quality of our programs and the extraordinary caliber of our graduates is a testament. And as was mentioned by our Chancellor, the nursing profession is not merely a career, it is a deeply profound calling. And you picked up, you answered the call. And as we know, it takes a special individual to embark on a journey in our medical profession during and post-pandemic times, and in a season of viruses. You provide a bright light and our positive, selfless reflection of the goodness we all deserve. As nurses, you will be unsung heroes and bright, shining heroes and sheroes, making a profound difference in the lives of countless individuals, families, and generations. Now, thinking back and examining the achievements and the statistics of our School of Nursing, it's clear that you are graduating from an unparalleled quality program, no doubt about it. We have had a 100% pass rate. 100% pass rate. Bravo, and bravo to the faculty, classified professionals, and administrators. This is a remarkable year indeed. As you step into this next chapter of your lives, don't forget to pause and celebrate and dance and party and hang out with the family that's here and friends and colleagues. And prioritize self-care. And prioritize self-care in the structures that you're going to be in. The structures will bend. You will take action and make a change in the structures that you're going to participate in. You've changed us. And now remember, you're not only graduates, you are also architects of the future. Help change our healthcare structure to be more empathetic, equitable, just, and humane. And in closing, I want to leave you with a quote by the great late Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon in which you can use to change the world. And today, you hold that powerful weapon in your hands. Use it wisely, use it critically, thoughtfully, and open the doors for others to follow in your footsteps. Use it compassionately and continue making your community and families and relatives and us proud to have been able to work with you and serve with you. Congratulations once again to the 2023 graduates. May your journey be adorned with success, fulfillment, and joy in making a profound difference. Thank you.
Alrighty, next is going to be our Dean, Riverside City College School of Nursing, Dr. Tammy Van Hall.
Good morning. Before I address the class, I just wanted to say a personal thank you to our Board of Trustees members, our Chancellor, Dr. Isak, our college president, who you just met, Dr. Oliveros, Dr. Lynn Wright, who is our Vice President of Academic Affairs. We have Dr. Christy DeMemo, she's our Vice President of Planning and Development, Dr. Fayrita Carter, our Vice President of Student Services, and to all of our other district and college administrators who are champions for this class. Thanks to all of you who support us, support me, support our faculty, our students, and our graduates. The support that they give us not only benefits our students and graduates, but it also contributes to the health and well-being of our entire community. So thank you so much. I have a lingering cough. Okay, and now to this beautiful class on the stage, to our associate degree nursing graduates from the class of December 2023. It is truly my honor as Dean of the RCC School of Nursing to congratulate all of you on behalf of myself, the faculty, and the entire classified professional staff of the School of Nursing. Congratulations on completing a very rigorous course of study. Would you agree? Thank you. That's what we want. And one that you will eternally be grateful for completing. As a graduate now, you are deeply woven into our 100-year history of RCC as an institution and our 70-year history of excellence that the RCC School of Nursing has become well known for in our community. The prestige you have just earned as a graduate of our program is yet to be revealed to you. As a graduate of this associate degree nursing program myself, I can honestly say that I didn't fully appreciate the significance of being a graduate from such a highly regarded program until I started my first job. And I soon realized how well prepared the faculty had invested in their time so that I was a safe and highly competent nurse. And the voices in my head from faculty, do you have those at night? And the breath that you felt as you gave meds, do you remember that? Okay. That was the breath of knowledge, and someday you'll wish you had that. That's all I can say. But you should be proud. You've worked hard to finish a very rigorous nursing program of excellence, and I can guarantee you that you will be asked why you chose RCC. Maybe it'll be in an interview, maybe it'll be from an administrator, and why you chose this path. So allow me just a minute to remind you of why the RCC nursing programs are such programs of excellence. First, the RCC ADN program is the second largest accredited ADN program offered in a California community college. There are 79 nursing programs offered in California that you could have chosen. RCC is one of only 30 who are nationally accredited in the state. You may not know this, and you probably won't appreciate it right now, but accreditation is not required by the California Board of Registered Nursing for approval of a nursing program. National accreditation is sought after and earned by faculties and institutions who are committed to ensuring the highest level of excellence for their programs and their graduates. That way, you're able to pursue employment and advanced education opportunities that will not be available to graduates from other schools. Not only is RCC's ADN program nationally accredited, but so is our vocational nursing program and our simulation program. And because of this commitment by your faculty and from our great institution, the world is now open to you to go wherever you want. RCC nursing program graduates rank among the highest in the nation, and Dr. Oliveros already told you our last 2 quarters of pass rates, first-time test takers, 100%. Yes. And while that's good, we would like to rest on those laurels. We will not, because we have a whole new class here that we also expect that from. Thank you. I have the faculty that are going, yes. Okay. But, you know, maybe what you don't know is that 100%, that's great. But the national average is about 87, so that's huge. So the fact that those 2 groups of students were able to achieve 100% pass rate really speaks to the excellence of our programs. RCC is recognized, or has been recognized, for the excellence of our programs and graduates at both the state and national level. We have been a recipient of the California Community College Gold Star Award for Excellence in Career Preparation, the National Student Nurses Association's Stellar School Designation, and one of the top 25 producers of Hispanic nurses in the United States. Yes. We've also been recognized by the American Assembly of Men in Nursing's Distinguished School for Men, so we are man-friendly. Bank of America recognized us and the excellence of our programs by awarding Riverside City College a $1 million grant, which some of you have benefited from, that we will have 4 years to expand our career pathways into nursing degrees and advance students to higher degrees in nursing. Most recently, RCC School of Nursing was one of only 5 community colleges nursing programs in the state out of a total of in the nation, out of a total of 15 awardees, and we received a $2.4 million Department of Labor grant to further expand healthcare partnerships to provide upward mobility for incumbent workers. That's a big one. Now, one thing the nursing department likes and needs is money, because money is what is needed in healthcare programs to remain current, innovative, and to be leaders. So the nursing department, faculty, and leadership has applied for and been awarded a total of $9 million in state and national grants. And while my fellow directors across the state have called us bougie, I call that excellent. In the past, the School of Nursing was awarded 2 separate grants from the Foundation for California Community Colleges to expand pathways for ADN students to achieve higher degrees in nursing. One of these is a well-established pathway now. It's our concurrent enrollment partnership with 2 Cal States, Fullerton and San Bernardino. The pathway is innovative and collaborative effort between the institution that allows qualified pre-nursing students to apply for entry into both institutions, RCC and the Cal State. The students who are admitted into the concurrent enrollment program complete requirements from both programs. So if one program isn't enough, these students have completed requirements into both. RCC and our Cal State partners have worked collaboratively to answer the call with an affordable, high-quality, rigorous, and equitable pathway to higher education degrees. And today we are graduating, I have to look, 9th class, don't clap yet, 9th admitted class. This is our 6th cohort of concurrent enrollment students, our 3rd cohort of graduates from Cal State University San Bernardino. And if the concurrent enrollment students would please stand up, we would like to applaud you. Congratulations. Woo! Good job. Thank you. 2 programs, how about that? And while we're on that topic of pathways, as all of you know, RCC is well known for our long-established career pathways that allow students to enter into a basic healthcare pathway, such as our certified nursing assistant pathway. Do we have any CNAs? CNAs, short for that, from our program with us today? Just stand on up. See how you started and where you came. Thank you. Now, our CNAs can either enter directly into the ADN program or they can advance seamlessly into our vocational nursing program. And because we award credit for prior learning, those qualified graduates from our vocational nursing program, once they're licensed, can enter into the 2nd year of our program, and we call them advanced placement students. And today we have several advanced placement students with us, and we would ask if they could please stand. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to recognize we have 2 advanced placement students from the California Correctional Healthcare Services. I hope they're here. I tried to find them earlier. I'm sure they are because their bosses are here, so I'm pretty sure they are. The California Correctional Healthcare Services provides healthcare to California's incarcerated population at all 34 California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation institutions statewide. So in particular, these advanced placement students have been working as vocational nurses in rural California correctional institutions. They entered into our 2nd year of our program, and their institutions allowed them to continue their work as VNs while they were learning to be RNs here. So I would like to ask those 2 graduates, Bernard Cruz and Brenda Olmos, please stand. There he is. Great job. And they benefit from a California Apprenticeship Initiative grant as well. That's how they were able to do this. And as we've already spoken about, you know, the excellence of your faculty is amazing. You know, over half of which of the faculty have earned or in the process of earning doctoral degrees, which is not necessary to teach at RCC, but it truly is a distinction for faculties committed to providing you with the highest level of education and excellence. And did you know, you probably do, but I'm going to tell you again, that almost half of the full-time faculty were right where you are, including myself. So that's an invitation for you all to come back. Someday we'd like to retire. They know exactly where you've been because they've been there themselves. And finally, you, our students, now graduates, love that word so much better. You make our school so excellent. Close to 80% of you self-report as belonging to an underrepresented or historically marginalized group. And while we're always pleased to be able to enroll such diverse groups in nursing, more importantly are the graduation statistics. The data collected from our college indicates that regardless of how any of you identify, over the last 5 years, more than 93% of the students who start the program will successfully complete and graduate. That is outstanding. We think that is very important because studies indicate that patients perceive better care outcomes when caregivers are either from or highly sensitive to their own cultural health practices. So that rich diversity of backgrounds that you all bring have benefited your entire class by helping each other to understand and appreciate the health practices, beliefs, and values of others, which will ultimately improve our entire community. Also, I'd like to recognize before I finish up that among your class of graduates, we have 2 veterans and 1 active duty reservist. And if we could just thank you for your service, please stand. Thank you. And every student has a story, and we just applaud you all. We are so pleased. And while many of you may have thought that the nursing profession you just entered was excellent because most registered nurses only work 3 days a week, I know as dean I work 5, and 3 days a week sounds a lot better, but we get to wear jammies. We call them scrubs, but basically they're jammies. These graduates will start their careers making over about $75,000 by current market data, and you know, mid-career nurses are making close to $150,000. So you better start buying things, right? But I hope you never forget the true meaning of excellence that you learned here. Let me just say from one nurse to the next, it's such a precious gift. It's a gift to be a nurse. And time again, every day, you will begin your day, whether it's morning or evening. I worked nights my entire career, love nights, trauma, woo, right? There's different people that come out at night, that's all I'm gonna say. So you will start your day something like this. Good morning, my name is, and you will fill in your name, and you will say, I'm going to be your nurse for today. You'll start your day every day like that. And while those seem such a trivial statement and somewhat benign, but those words and your actions hold a lot of power for your patients that you will soon be responsible for. So I urge you, I implore you to be kind, even when no one is looking. Give grace when it's not deserved. Listen carefully and do not settle. Ask for clarity when you don't understand and advocate even when it's not popular. Show compassion and do not judge a person's situation. Give the benefit of a doubt and seek to understand. You will have the privilege of experiencing what few ever get an opportunity to experience, the basic but deeply important human connection between a patient and their nurse. Any one of you here on stage and many of you in the audience visiting us today, if you've ever had the pleasant or unpleasant opportunity to interact with our current state of healthcare system, you know that it is the nurse who can make or break that situation. So graduates, that's you now. You're the nurse, really, for real this time. They've been hearing it for 2 years, but it's real. It's all in you. So commit yourself right now to the excellence in nursing practice that your faculty has taught you, RCC has instilled in you. Remind yourself every day the difference you make to the patients assigned to your care, and may you never forget the humanity in that care. Look deep into their eyes, because they will desperately depend on your knowledge, competence, and expertise that you learned here at RCC. So with all that said, I'm going to let you have your day back. Go out there, make us proud. Come back. Mostly, pass that NCLEX, okay? That's your first thing. And on the first try. Remember, we had this discussion already. I hope you get your dream job. Continue your education. Never stop. It's going to be constantly learning. Stay close to us and stay connected, because you're our future, and we hope that you come back. I already told you I made the pitch for teaching the other day. Touch that RCC pin before you start your shift, and remember the excellence it represents. So on behalf of myself, the faculty, and our dedicated classified professional staff, I congratulate you, the class of December 2023. Let me say it's with swelling pride. I mean, I could literally sit down and cry. But I also have very high expectation. It doesn't come easily. And I'm honored to call you my nurse colleague for the very first time. So good luck on your journeys. Just don't forget where you came from. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Van Hall. Next, we have Dr. Brandon Summerall, who is here to honor a recipient with the Dennis Seifert Hawley Memorial Scholarship.
Those who know me know that's not uncommon. Good morning. Scholarship and philanthropy are important elements critical to the success of community colleges. Today, we are happy to announce the gift of a scholarship for nursing students, the Dennis Seifert Hawley Memorial Scholarship. Dennis was born in Burbank, California, and raised in the Glendale-Burbank area. His exposure to community involvement came early to him through his parents' active participation in various community affairs and service organizations, church functions, and one of his favorite things, political campaigns and elections. Dennis was a graduate of California Polytechnic Institute, where his major was hotel and restaurant management. He worked in this field along with real estate brokering in the Orange County, Newport Beach area. It was on Balboa Island that he met and fell in love with Howard Hawley. Dennis moved to Corona with Howard in 1988, and in 1993 ran for Corona City Council, then in 1994 for California State Assembly Representative. Their lives together spanned 27 years total, and in August of 2008, Dennis and Howard were married. Dennis was a long-term AIDS survivor, and in 2010, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Prior to his declining health, the only involvement he had with nurses was with his husband Howard rushing off to work the night shift in the emergency department trauma center. As his health declined and hospitalizations were needed, he grew to realize the great care and involvement the nurses had with his recovery and well-being. Dennis lost his battle on the morning of December 2nd, 2015, at home with his husband Howard and his little dog by his side. To honor Dennis's memory and to show gratitude to those pursuing a career in nursing whose journey has been met with life's challenges and never lost the vision of care and helping others, this memorial scholarship has been established. This quote by Mother Teresa was one of Dennis's favorites. It seems to sum up the core values of care that nurses feel. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. We are happy to announce the 2023 recipient of the Dennis Seifert Hawley Memorial Scholarship to someone who has exemplified the criteria of this award. In addition to their name on this perpetuity plaque, the recipient will also receive a monetary award. I am pleased to present this award to Gabriel Lucero.
Congratulations, Gabe. All righty. Now are you all ready to hear from your class president? Caitlin Peterson, come on up. Class president of December 2023 class.
Hello, everyone. This is a little bit scarier than I imagined, but it's okay. We're nurses now. I can't believe that this day has finally arrived, a day that seemed distant for so long. I'd like to begin by expressing how thankful we are to our friends and family who are here with us today. Your presence is not only appreciated on this special occasion, but you've offered a tremendous amount of support since the start of this program. You stood by us even when our commitments prevented us from attending your weddings, baby showers, or even spending time with you due to our overwhelming academic responsibilities. We are forever thankful for you and would not be here without you in our journey. Our journey to this point wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our esteemed faculty. They provided us with open doors during office hours to cry, which we did many times, answers to our countless whys, and constant reminders to take a deep breath, pull our shoulders back, and be the nurse, as Dr. Indermilli often reminded us. Over the last 2 years, we spent more time with our fellow classmates than anyone else, supporting one another each step of the way, as we learned in our first semester how to properly wash our hands, give flu shots, greet a patient, and how to be flexible. We pulled through to our second semester, where we had lots of homework, the most of any semester, where we learned how to start an IV on our classmates, watch a baby take their first breath in our OB rotation, and a patient take their last breath in our med-surg rotation. In our third semester, things began to make sense, where there was a change from feeling like a nurse to being the nurse. Our critical thinking and clinical judgment started to develop more than we could ever imagine. Time flew, and we began our last semester. We were scared of being the real nurse in 16 weeks. Our last semester put our knowledge to the test. We cared for critical patients in the intensive care unit, where we titrated vasopressors, performed chest compressions, and reassured family members during vulnerable times. We also cared for children on the pediatric unit, where we held their hands and their IV poles to walk to the playroom and convinced stubborn toddlers to take their grape-flavored medicine. Now it has been 16 weeks. The last semester is over, and we made it to this very moment we worked so hard for. All the late nights of studying, hundreds of clinical hours, simulations, deliberate practice, dosage exams, and Swift River is finally over. We are on our way to start a whole new path the RCC has more than prepared us for. Some of us will care for laboring mothers. Others will care for adults in critical conditions. Others will shed light on mental health. And others, like myself, will care for sick children. No matter the path we decide to take, I hope we take these words from Maya Angelou with us into our practice. Her words: as a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the heart, mind, soul, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may not remember your name, but they will never forget the way you made them feel. With that being said, class, I hope you never forget the reason why you chose to become a nurse. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin. Alrighty, we are getting ready to start our actual pinning ceremony. We do ask, though, that the hooting and the hollering and the clapping and all of that, if you could wait until each nurse graduate has been pinned, save it till the end. We would greatly appreciate it. That way we can hear from each new nurse graduate as well. Alrighty, so we have Dr. Kim Anderson, Professor of Nursing, Dr. Brandon Dominguez, Associate Professor of Nursing, Fernando Ortega, Assistant Professor of Nursing, Kathleen Mahoney, Associate Professor of Nursing, Dr. Brandon Summerall, Associate Professor of Nursing, and Dr. Lynn Wright, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Riverside City College.
Christina Mena. Christina wants to become a CRNA and a nurse practitioner.
Bernard Cruz. Bernard wants to pursue a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and continue in corrections.
Michelle No. Michelle wants to finish her BSN at Cal State Fullerton.
Melanie Belaine. Melanie wants to stay in local and work in ambulatory surgery.
Justin Ashley O'Shea Daly. Justin wants to become an ICU nurse and earn his MSN ED degree.
Tiffany Long. Tiffany will be finishing her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing at Cal State University Fullerton and would like to work in the emergency room and as an IV hydration nurse, with an ultimate goal to get her nurse practitioner in psychiatry.
Lorraine Gomez. Lorraine's ultimate goal is to get her nurse practitioner in psychology.
Brenda Zaragoza. Brenda plans to give back to her community by working at a local hospital in the ICU, as well as furthering her education by receiving a bachelor's degree in nursing.
Gabriela Garcia. Gabby has plans to work in critical care like the ICU or NICU and is interested in pediatric care.
Ronald Wan. Ronald would like to work in the intensive care unit.
Misty Nicole Alvarez. Misty plans to pursue a career as an emergency department nurse and will continue her education to obtain her BSN.
Joanne Navarro. Joanne wishes to become a pediatric or an obstetric nurse. However, trusts the Lord to guide her in his perfect plan. She will also be pursuing her bachelor's in nursing soon after.
Euridia Reynoso. Euridia will attain her NP and work in oncology or hospice care.
Chad Bollinger. Plans to work in the intensive care unit as well as pursuing a master's degree. Soon after, return to teach at RCC in the nursing department.
Madison Popplewell. Madison will continue on to get her BSN from CSU San Bernardino. Her goal is to work in L&D at Hoag Hospital.
Lucia Maison. Lucia wants to pursue a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and work in the NICU.
Kelly Johnson. Kelly looks forward to working in pediatrics or ER and will be moving out of state.
Ruth G. Ruth plans to get her BSN and work in pediatrics.
Karen On. Karen hopes to become a critical care nurse and be part of the code team.
Angelina Ha. Angelina plans to work on a telefloor at a local hospital and finish her BSN within a year.
Maria Cortez. Maria plans to work on a pediatric unit at a local hospital and finish her BSN within a year.
Trina Watson. Trina's goal is to start in the NICU or PEDS.
Hannah Papp. Hannah plans to work in the NICU and attain her BSN.
Christina Bianco. Christina plans to work in the ICU and advanced her education to one day come back to RCC to teach.
Jessica Young. Jessica plans to become an aesthetic nurse.
Ashley Christina Claiborne. Ashley has accepted a full-time position in the STAR RN Medical ICU program at Riverside Community Hospital and is dedicated to advancing her education through a doctorate in nursing practice.
Velvet Stemley. She's pleased to announce she's accepted a position as an ICU nurse with Riverside Community Hospital and plans to pursue higher education and come back and work as a professor.
Nicholas Flores. Nicholas plans to work in the emergency department while eventually pursuing a master's degree.
Maria Ruth Beatrice Seva. She always hopes to do her best in whatever field of nursing she's in.
Jonna Banks. To become an emergency room nurse and further my education by getting a master's degree.
Kiri Nicole Correa Tejada. Kiri plans to pursue a career in labor and delivery or NICU. She's enrolled her BSN program at Cal State Fullerton for spring of 24.
Ignacio Montor. Ignacio's goal is to work in the emergency room at a local hospital and finish his bachelor's degree at Cal State San Bernardino.
Audrey Lamb. Her goal is to finish her BSN program at Cal State San Bernardino and to become a pediatric nurse.
Iris Yang. Iris's goal is to finish a bachelor's degree at Cal State University San Bernardino and pursue a career in critical care. Emery D'Aquila. Emery plans to further his education for a bachelor's degree in science for nursing.
Martin Mata. Martin plans on attaining his bachelor's degree at Cal State Fullerton and has a goal to work in the PACU.
Khalil San Martin. Khalil will be a fantastic psychiatric nurse and provide for his family and become a nurse practitioner for psychiatry.
Josiah Nelson. Josiah wants to work as a new grad in the ICU and pursue higher education to become a certified registered nurse anesthetist.
Sebastian Vista. Sebastian plans to pursue an ICU new grad position and enroll in a BSN program.
Adrian Sese. Adrian plans to finish his BSN at Cal State San Bernardino and hopes to work in pediatric critical care while aspiring to keep moving forward and become a nurse practitioner.
Leandra Carino Almanzor. Leandra has accepted an offer to work in the surgical ICU at Riverside Community Hospital. She will continue her BSN at Cal State University San Bernardino and give great care to her patients.
Celia Davis. Celia plans to work in the NICU at a local hospital and hopes to pursue her BSN at Grand Canyon University.
Hannah Villalba. Hannah's goal is to work as an ICU nurse and finish her BSN by next year.
Jasmine Harris. Jasmine plans to complete her bachelor's degree at Cal State San Bernardino.
Alyssa Palafox. Alyssa plans on working in the ICU at a local hospital and obtaining a bachelor's degree at Cal State San Marcos.
Vanessa Roberts. Vanessa plans to work as a lactation consultant and pursue her BSN.
Brenda Olmos. Brenda plans on staying in corrections and eventually going for her bachelor's degree.
Tiffany Cook. Tiffany hopes to get a job at a nearby hospital and continue with her education.
Ashley Vega. Ashley hopes to work in the NICU at a nearby hospital. She will be continuing her education for her Bachelor's of Science of Nursing at Cal State Fullerton.
Soraya Cortez. Soraya hopes to work at a nearby hospital in the ICU and will be continuing her education at Cal State Fullerton to get her BSN.
Annette Silvas Wilkerson. Annette's goal is to work in the emergency department and eventually go back for her BSN.
Angelica Jasso. Angelica's goal is to work in pediatrics and get her BSN.
Samelia Marshall. Samelia's goal is to work in the operation room and continue to work for her BSN.
Salma Dianda. Salma's goal is to work as a pediatric oncology nurse.
Eric Wynn. Eric works towards becoming an emergency nurse practitioner.
Kathleen Minimo. Kathleen's goal is to be a neonatal nurse practitioner.
Jennifer Sanchez. Jennifer hopes to work in the ICU and will be receiving her BSN from Cal State San Bernardino in the summer. Her long-term goal is to become a CRNA.
Rebecca Williamson. Rebecca hopes to work as an ICU nurse and pursue her further education to become a CRNA.
Vanessa Vega. Vanessa plans to work in ICU or pediatric units.
Melissa Albus. Melissa hopes to be a great nurse that makes a difference in her patients' lives and obtain her BSN in 2024 at Cal State University San Bernardino.
Jessica Villalpando. Jessica's goal is to become a future CRNA.
Karina Macias. Karina's goal is to get her bachelor's in nursing.
Caitlin Peterson. Caitlin's goal is to be a pediatric hematology oncology nurse.
Alexa Fontaine. Alexa will be pinned by her mother, Associate Professor Kristen Fontaine. Alexa aspires to be a labor and delivery nurse in Riverside County, serving God and her community.
Emma Kleinsmith. Emma's goal is to complete her bachelor's this summer and will be working at an emergency department trauma center.
Erin Venegas. Erin would like to get her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and work in the ICU.
Gustavia Chargois. Gustavia plans to continue her education and obtain her master's degree in psychiatric nursing and serve the underprivileged community.
Nadine Bisharat. Nadine's future goal is to work in the cardiac cath lab.
Vanessa Alum. Vanessa plans on completing a bachelor's degree at Cal State University San Bernardino and pursue a nurse practitioner degree.
Maricela Garcia. Maricela plans to further her education and become a trauma nurse.
Rosaline Williams. Rosaline's goal is to finish her bachelor's degree with Cal State San Bernardino and further her education by becoming a nurse practitioner.
Daniel Yim. Daniel will be starting in the new grad ER Star RN program at Riverside Community Hospital.
Gabriel Lucero. Gabriel plans to start the RN to BSN program upon completion of NCLEX.
Caitlin Escarpeso. Caitlin hopes to finish her bachelor's in nursing at Cal State University San Bernardino and to obtain her NP in endocrinology and be a diabetic educator.
Jasmine Carmen Aceves. Jasmine will continue her education and hopes to be an NICU nurse.
Christina De La Torre. Christina plans to work in pediatrics while working on her goal to become a nurse practitioner in pediatric mental health.
Desiree Johnson. Desiree plans to work in critical care in the pediatric or adult population and finish her BSN in December of 2024.
Samantha Garcia. Samantha plans to continue her education and obtain her bachelor's degree and hopes to become a labor and delivery nurse.
Crystal Oropeza. Crystal plans to obtain her bachelor's degree and work in critical care with the adult or pediatric population.
Rosalie Contreras Valderrama. Rosalie plans to earn her MSN in education. She dedicates today to her beloved brother.
Starlet Udenzi. Starlet hopes to work as a trauma and forensic nurse while obtaining her nurse practitioner.
Luis Ceja. Luis's ultimate goal is to gain the experience to become a flight nurse and a nurse educator.
Edison Laren. Edison's goal is to work in the ICU and finish his bachelor's at Cal State San Bernardino.
Thank you very much. Wow, what a stellar group. Now you can go ahead and congratulate your nurse graduates. All righty. Let's go ahead and just give us just a couple more minutes, we promise. Okay. We always promise to start on time and end on time, so we're going to be ending on time. So next is Dr. Mary Fain, and she's Associate Professor of Nursing who is going to lead the graduating class and audience in the Nurses Pledge. Thank you, Dr. Fain.
Congratulations to our graduating class of registered nurses. So excited for you all. Can you please stand to recite the pledge? And I would also like to invite any nurses out in the audience to also stand as we recite the nursing pledge. Okay. Yay. Okay. Okay, I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to practice the profession of nursing with competence and integrity, assuming responsibility and accountability for nursing judgments and actions. I will provide care with respect for human dignity and the uniqueness of the client, unrestricted by considerations of social, economic status, personal attributes, or the nature of the health problem. I will safeguard the client's right to privacy by holding in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. I will endeavor to elevate the standards of my profession and will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Okay. We will be honored to have you please join us in the School of Nursing following the ceremony for pictures, refreshments, and ongoing celebrations. So congratulations. You may be seated.
Go ahead and have a seat. Wonderful. Alrighty, we'd like to invite Dr. Lynn Wright back to the podium so that she can officially present the nurse graduates of December 2023.
Okay, after I have presented the class, the graduates will exit the building. Please remain seated until all the graduates have exited. Now, will the graduates please stand? On behalf of the Riverside City College President, RCC faculty, classified professionals, and administration, as well as the RCCD Chancellor and the Board of Trustees, I am honored to present to you the December 2023 class for the Associate Degree in Nursing.